Hello and welcome to another episode. So we're now on the way through our city in a very nice and very cool monorail. There's a little bit too much of that distance blur, so it looks a little bit like a dream or a drunken dream, something like that. Anyway, welcome to the new episode. I think I already said that. And first off, I actually extended the industry zone I've made in the last episode. So I changed a little bit on the layout, put some building around. And also transfer that pulp mill was the name, I think, pulp mill. Now we have two. The pulp mill, which was located there, I moved over to there. That means we do have more traffic to get the trees over there, but we do have all the industry in one spot. And I think that's a good idea, and it's much easier to try to handle the traffic, and which is a lot of traffic. So we also have now agriculture over there, and we do have oil over here, and we do have a wood over there. So we should be totally settled. But what's that? Look at all those icons. We're totally screwed. We're totally screwed. All the commercial zones don't get any industrial goods. So, turns out I had a little misconception about how all that stuff with the industry works. So normally with the generic industry, you just place the buildings, and you also can place extractor buildings. So for example, you zone farming industry, and then it will produce raw materials for the farming industry. And then the normal industry, the unzoned one, will actually use that goods, that raw materials, and produce goods. So with the industrial DLC, it's now different. So we do have extractor buildings like that one, medium tree plantation, which will actually produce raw forest products. And that raw forest products we then transform, like here, into paper. And I thought actually paper is a good. So I thought paper is going to be transported to commercial area and it's going to be sold there. But that's unfortunately very untrue. So the paper in there has no real purpose. I mean, none. The only purpose it actually has is to feed one of the unique factories over there. Not sure, like that one, the printing press. The printing press takes paper and plastics and then will produce printed goods. Hence the blue color. That means this printed product is now actually the one which is sold by the commercial zones. And yeah, that's the whole thing. So what we actually did is I have a very, very high production rate of stuff like paper, or not this one, or do we have there plastics and petroleum. So I do have a lot of those stuff. The whole industry is aimed to produce all those stuff, and there we even have a very big warehouse with animal products. But the thing is, those are useless because the only thing what happens with them is they're getting exported to outside of the map for money, which we don't need, but not for commercial zones. So before I rebuilt all that stuff, I had a very big part of generic industry over there. And what generic industry actually does is it produces goods. And now I don't have a single generic industry there. So I don't produce any goods at all, and all the goods are going to be imported, and this doesn't suffice. It's just too less. So all the commercial zones currently are not getting goods. So our first, and I have a second misconception, because I did place generic industry over there as a place filler, in the exception that those will pick up the goods from the oil industry and actually use those to produce goods. But what I actually did, and that was a misconception number 2, I zoned this one as oil. So what this actually did is they are now extractor buildings. And we don't need extractor buildings. So our first step in this episode is to remove all the generic industry zoning in the hope to get rid of those and get regular generic industry over there, wherever it's placed. There we have more. We get rid of those. And now we're going to wait until they remove themselves and transform into generic industry. But this will not be enough. So we need more. I mean, a lot more generic industry to satisfy the needs of the commercial zones. And we're a little bit out of place now. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to relocate that harbor, which is for persons and not really connected anyway. So we are going to place that one somewhere. I think we could place it there. Maybe we do first we could place a monorail station in here. I think this would be a nice idea to have a monorail there. And we're going to use that one. Connects right there. It didn't connect because, yeah, of course, I forgot to activate road anarchy. And now we can connect that one here. And give me a road. And then we can relocate the harbor. The harbor will go, I think, maybe there. Or maybe there. No, maybe outside. Let's put the harbor more outside. I think that would be good. Yeah, I think we're going to be like so. And it will get a single access point. There should be not too much traffic, so we're using the movie tool, because normally if you place it on the quay, which is basically a good idea because it's aligned, but it gets some very weird high location, so I'm going to place it like that one. Here we go. That's much better. Now we're going to connect that one over here. Can we do this directly? Now we should actually use something cornered. It's like 4. And we don't use that road, we use the regular road. Maybe we use that road. 4, 4, 4. Give me 4. Let me give it 5 because you're a big road. There we go. And now we do have the harbor relocated. And we can remove all that stuff. I'm not going to remove the fish farm yet. Maybe I'm due. Because as we do have some shoreline here, and I'm going to use that space anyway, I'm using it for fish things as well. We didn't really talk about the Sunset Harbor part of the fishing industry yet, or at least not very in depth. So I think we're using that one, and that can go. And that can go as well. No, wrong button. Wrong button. Oh, give me, please give me a different button like that one. I'm going to remove that. Here we go. And this is annoying me, but it will come back later. So go away. Go away, you. You can go away. And now we do place. Okay, so the harbor is over there. Should function right off the box without any special attention. So, and what we're going to do is, oh, another thing, we get rid of the railroad because there's not so much traffic on those two harbors. So what I'm going to do is actually going over and connecting that one. I think we can directly connect it to those. Connect it like so, and then we use the move it tool to move that one slightly up so it looks somehow better. So I think that's sufficient, that's nice. Now we can get rid of that one, giving us more space. Now look at this space. We have so much space, and I'm getting rid of that as well. I'm putting that correct beside the road again. Here we go. There's something weird with that road. What's going on with that road? There's something. There's something which I don't know. I don't like that one, so please align yourself. Come on. Use that one. You're still not very straight, and you're not very straight. just straighten it a little bit out. All right, perfect. And let's proceed with the industry and we'll get some fishes. I think we're doing more fish farms. The fish farms is something you will get when you have placed some fishing harbors and they level up and then you get the other buildings or something like that. Don't exactly, haven't looked into it in depth. So we have the fishing farm and I think we're placing just more fishing farms like so, and then we're going to move it again to place it on the right high, and let's connect those up. Just the road to connect them. This is actually not too bad. Should be easy enough. Oh, I think we're going with that one. Yeah, like so. We could actually move it to align it better. Like so. Okay. Looks good to me. Looks very good to me. So we do have that road, and now we have the main access road, and we want to lay out some industrial area, and for that one we need a good bit of roads, and I think I'm going with the industrial roads because they're new. Because they're new, I do like them. So if we use that one and we're laying that one out right over, I think over there. And then we're going to connect with the nice ones. Where are they? Where's the nice road? There it is. It's selected. It's already selected. So we're going here. And we're going to place... We don't even need to place more. We would gain nothing actually. So I think this is what we're going to stay with. And I'm getting down a road somewhere here. Will that actually be straight? No, it won't. So it doesn't need to be too pretty. Yeah, it's good to me. Good enough for me. So I'm going to remove that one. We do gain a little bit, but I think it's better. First, we need to access that rope pieces, and then we can remove that one. Alright, I think we're removing it from here as well. I don't want it to be there either. That's good. So we do have place now for some industry. We do have the fish farms and place for some industry, and I'm also going to fill up that spaces over there, because hopefully we don't need them and there's industry anyway, so why not just use them? So there we go. I don't want that bit not. And now we just need to wait. Yeah, and then we have the problem number 3, because I've built so much industry producing useless products. The demand for industry is actually non-existent, to tell it nicely. So we have to wait a little bit until hopefully that one picks up. And in order to help that one picking up, this will need some time anyway. We do have some problems with garbage, and as we are in industry area anyway, I think we can just place a regular incineration plant. I think that's the word. I don't think it's the word. I know it's the word because it's standing right there. Incineration plant. So, and there's even more room for some industry we didn't use yet. Use that as well. Yeah, as you see, they're not using that right now because we do have a slight problem with the demand. So in order to have more demand, I think we're going to connect up a little much more from those still free spaces and getting more residential. And because we're already there, we can just check about our current school. You see, there's a problem. We need more elementary schools. I'm going to use that one. I'm going to place another one over there. What about high schools? And we do need high schools. So we're going to place a high school. Where do we place it? There or there? I think we're placing it here. I'm going to place it in there. In there we want more high schools. There's no perfect middle in that small blocks, so I'm going to place that one there. And now we have the 3 spots where I'm going to place that one. The name is crematorium. Of course it's the crematorium. Of course, how could I forget? So, that was part 1. As you see, everything's immediately leveling up. That's pretty nice. They liked education. I gave them education. I think we need even more. But where should we place that one? So we do have there. We could place another one there. Could we? Yes, we could, but I think I'm better off putting it there and using that space, which is there anyway. So here we go. That's nice. We even go even more. I don't want to have any more problems with they have to switch. Yeah, they need to switch. Until they didn't switch, I can't really place them there, but it's enough anyway. And high school, it's just enough, just so. Would be better if we had more, but that would mean I would need to dump it somewhere else. I think it's enough. I'll do that later. I'm doing that later. So how's the industry going? Nope, nothing. We can cheat. There's a mod where you can actually change the demands. I'm going to change the demand right now. And hopefully we get some buildings. I hope so. So it doesn't take too much time. And we do have demand for residential zones. So I'm going to place another residential zone in here. Here we do more residential zones. I'm losing the nice road with the trees. And I know from before that I need 5 squares to the inside. Another 5 there, there, and there. And I hope this doesn't give us any traffic issues, because those are normally one-way roads and those in the middle aren't. But I think it's okay. It will be alright. You will see. It will be alright. And if not, get to the chopper. So, connect that one up. Yep, pretty nice. And now placing the zoning so they can actually come here and live in Geoma. Here we go. More. That's a lot of clicking over there with the rounded things. And I'm just too lazy to use a market tool. So that should be good. That should give us a little bit of more residentials, hopefully enough to get everything going. Yes, some buildings are actually coming in. That's nice. And I think we should care also about police coverage. How's police coverage over there? It's not too bad. Oh, that's fireworks. And the police? It's not too bad. I think it's all covered. Oh, yes. I actually changed the ramps to the round ones. Pretty nice. And I'm also already added another intersection in here and made a transfer strip in here. The end is not finished yet. I'm not sure if we do it like that way, but I think we're doing it differently. So this road just ends in there and we don't need the ramps in here. And this will be room for another residential cluster. And somewhere here, I think, could be another university building, a campus. And this one will actually be used for an airport, but for a custom airport. and therefore we need some room. I'm not pretty sure if I'm placing the airport right in the middle of the city, which would be very good for transportation purposes, but maybe not too good looking and may take up a lot of space actually. I've read, no, not afraid, I've read that in this game the airports are actually downscaled. So, and they told me that a real runway would be 200 in-game units, and that would be a whopping road of that size. I mean, look at it. That would be the runway if we scale it correctly. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I think I'm not going to have a 200 unit runway. I mean, even there, if we would make a 200 runway over there, it would be enormous, a giant beast. So I don't want to do that. What I could do basically is have it, make it like 150 or something, or maybe 120. Yeah, I think I could live with that. A 120 runway, and it will be somewhere in here. And then, because that's the middle of the island, I'm going to plan in the future to have a very big transportation hub where all the transportation systems actually meet each other, and we do have an international train station, because currently all the international trains coming in there and they're clogging up just everything. We don't need that one. And yeah, that's the plan for some future proposals. And here over we will have more commercial. I'm thinking about an IT cluster like somewhere here. There should be something around, maybe some structure where the highway is going to end and go over to the island later on. And then we have here some IT cluster like this one. And I'm going to think that we can have some very high value low residential zone in there, because we don't have any low residential zone in the city. It's all high density. And yeah, I mean, we don't have too much room, so I'm not sure if we do the low residential part of it. Maybe we just use the islands for low residentials later on. Not sure. We could use that one for more industry because it has a highway connection. We'll see how that turns out. So, what about our industry? Yeah, it's slowly, very slowly picking up. We have very slowly picking up the industry, which is not too good. Could be better. Could really be better. I hope it would be a little bit faster. So I think the whole episode consists of mainly waiting until the game picks up a little bit of speed and those buildings get spawned. I also placed that station there. I'm not sure, is that one connected? We could connect that one for... It's not connected. No. So in order to connect that one, we do have a line over here. So I'm going to pull it over. Just drag it over there. And then we have to reconnect that station. We'll click, another click. Click, click. I think that's it. So now they can go from here to here as well. And I could imagine that we going to make that one more tourism over there. Have all the hotels like that one. Are they actually level 3? No, they're not. Increase the value of the land. They told me... Well, okay, then we increase the value. Maybe with a parking lot or something. What do we have? We would have that one. Maybe use that. Small parking lot. How's land value going? The land value is actually pretty good. So I'm not sure what he's complaining about. But maybe we need some more public transportation. We could use... Yeah, I think we could make a bus. We could make buses in there. Let's do that. Let's do buses. Let's put in some buses. For it, we just need a bus stop. Would be very nice to have a bus. No, the bus can go through there. So we're placing one stop here. And one will go there. Another one there. Here. And then you go over there. It will all be full of bus stops. And then you go down there. Here we go. Now they should be very happy. A little bit more. It's a little bit more, slightly. Not too much. But, oh, it's still rising. Let's see if they pick up to being something better. What about you? Are you level 3? That's nice. That is very nice. So what's up with industry? We do have more buildings now. And the traffic is picking up as well, which isn't too good. What we can do is fix the corners in there. I think it's there as well. That one. Yep, should be good. And I'm not sure if we need to fix that. Can we look inside there? Yep, fixing. Fixed. Here we go. That's a slightly modified version of the other corner intersections. Not too sure if it's working out, but I think it's pretty good. I think it's good. It's better than the others, hopefully. I would also thought about putting another fish factory in here, but I think the fish factory the fish factory will produce goods. So the fish factory is definitely producing goods, but it's not can't fit underneath the highway. So what we can do is we can raise the highway to fit the fish factory underneath. The question, shall we? Shall we do that? I think I'm going to do that. I think this is something I'm going to do. I'm going to place it right there in the middle. I'm going to place it here, just in case if I have to prolong. I'm not going to prolong that. But we place it, let's place it there. So we placed it here, and what we need to do is now raise those pieces over there. So we are going to raise. Okay, we're starting to remove some bits first to have them aligned. We're going to do the same with the trains. And then we're building a road. We're building that road with road guidelines on. We're building the first one to go up there, and the second one will go here. We can connect those, and we do the same with the train lines. Where they are, there they are. I'm putting them right here, putting them over there, and hopefully the node stays. And now we can use the movie tool. Select that one, and that one, and that one. And now we're going to move that up so it can fit the fish factory. Here we go. And now it actually fits the fish factory, and we need to reverse the direction of that one. Like so. And here we go. We do have... Oh no, what did we do? Why? Why were you selected? Come on, select something. Select that one. There we go. Are you straight again? You are straight again. Oh. It does actually say not enough fish. Not very nice that it doesn't have fish. But it's not too bad. We have 3 fish farms in here, and hopefully they will deliver enough fish. There we go. There it has the fish. And now it's going to produce commercial goods. And we can really need those. I think it's less than before. I think it's already a little bit less. Yeah, that's good. I think we're on the right way. I think we're really on the right way. So, and while we're waiting, we can do even other things, like having a train station, because we're actually exporting quite a lot. So you're looking there, exporting, and you can see all those buildings colored there are actually exporting something. And pretty interesting that all the fish is getting exported and not used by the factory. So I think we can really use much more fish factories. So maybe I'm fitting a second one in there. And all those cars are actually, for whatever reason, part of them are actually going to the harbor, but another part of them is actually going by truck and driving all the way over there, driving all the way to the border of the map. So that's not very ideal. So what we would need to do to solve that issue is to have a train connection. And before I'm doing that, I need another thing to show, because I already built some unique factories, and what they actually do is they use several products, and we can actually build much more. And they create something which is then used for commercial zones like cloths. And we do have also, what do we have there? No, you are not something. You are printed products or toy factory. We do have some furniture, I think. There it is. Furniture factory produces furniture. So, as we do have some space left in here, we could build, let's see, what's there? A steel plant. We can put a steel plant because we don't have any ore yet. We can't make a laminate factory because we don't have any glass. We can't make an electronics factory. We can't make a petroleum factory because we do need something called coal. I guess it's coal. And we have a soft paper factory. That one we could actually do, but I think it has a very odd size. Oh, it's pretty big. Oh, that's very big. No, I'm not doing that right now, but I think I'm waiting for the airport if it can fit in there. It's very big. Very big. Car factory can't do that. Food factory. We could do a food factory. That would fit in. That would fit right in, I guess. Does it? Almost. Almost. Let's see, what would happen if I'm going to use that road and make that one longer over there, and now placing that would fit right in. That's pretty cool. That would fit perfectly in. So, and as I want to have a train station there as well, I think I'm going to place that one there. Let's see if we do the street, because it would be very cool if we could have that road up there, and then the, what was it called? The food factory. So now we do have that very big connection up there, and this shall go to... It would be much nicer actually if that would be over there. But that's not fitting in. Okay, we're going to sacrifice the big connection. And we're placing that one in here. I'm not sure why it's not going to snap over there. Now it does. Alright. I want to have that one here. And then what I want is having the train cargo station in here. And I don't want to use both ends. I just want to have one end used. So I'm getting that one. Moving that even more over. One more. Like so. That looks nice to me. And then we're going to connect the trails. I'll use that one. And as we're already come on. Don't do the road guidelines. Find me the grid. Here we go. Here's some grid. And there is another grid. And then we're going to connect those two up. And yeah, now we need the road guidelines again. So here we go. Now we do have a train way. And what I'm going to do now is... Can you give me that one, please? Why are you not working? Do I have to click that one? Yeah. So here we go. Now we can modify that piece of track. And place inside there a train track. I'm not even sure if it does the cross section in there. I'm going to place it there. It does not do the cross section anymore. So I'm not too sure. So the trains cannot turn around. That's not ideal. So they should be able to turn around somehow. Maybe I shouldn't have removed it. But there was actually no option. There was no option, and I think I'm not able to make the... Can I or can I not? So if I'm going to use something like a dead track like that one, so I'm going to use a dead track. I'm going to connect that one up, and I'm going to remove that one. Maybe do it straight in there. Go right in there. Can you connect to this? No, you can't connect to this. Well, but you can hopefully connect to that one. It doesn't allow him to switch the track. Not too good, not too good. But what we can actually do, and I think we're going to do that, is we're making it like so, and then we're making it straight again. And then we're connecting that one up with hopefully 180 degree. Here we go, 180 degree. And then we're making that one way. So we do have that one. Should go in that direction, should go in that direction, and you will go in the other direction. Here we go. And now we hopefully solved... No, we didn't solve the problem. It still can switch the track. So, okay, so... I'm not happy with that, so... I'm really unhappy. It actually did that stuff when I did that with the sunken train station, but the sunken one actually didn't. Okay, so we just pretend that the rail track is ending there. It's just an optical issue then, and we leave the rest as it was. So now we're going to place that one again, and here we go. Now we're going to round that one. Oh, we've made it too far. That's too far. Shouldn't be too far. Come on. Do it right. Do it right and go, I think. There? No. There. That's the good spot. That's the good spot. Here we go. Look at that. Now it's nice. And now we need to connect it somehow to the rail track over there. How are we going to do that? Shall we do that underground? I think yes, we should do that underground. Because normally we wouldn't need to have the train go there. At least not yet. Maybe later. Maybe later we're using that, but we're definitely not using it right now. So what I'm going to do is we're going underground. We are going underground like so. I think we can go right before the road. So we're just prolonging the road over there. The nice one. You are a regular road. That one? Yes, that one. So, and now we're going to use the train tracks to go there. Come on, snap right where you should be. -12. One piece. And we're doing the same right here. And you have to go to -12, like so. I'm not even sure how that is going to look. Yeah, it doesn't look too good. We could do that in there. I think we should do that in there. It's just much cooler. But I think it may not work out. Yeah, no. Let's go regular. Let's go just down there, -12. It's just for now. We can fix that later on. Now please let me underground. And now we're going to prolong that one. So it just can go in here. Like somewhere around here. And then we're going to connect that one up. Here we go. Now we do have our rail track. It's connected. And they're now able to deliver their products to there. So now they have a very long way to go there. We could basically, I think we could over there Now we could have made that earlier so we can connect that one up. But let's do it like this and just see how it turns out. Just to see, maybe it turns out very bad, then we'll change that. So, have a look at our industry. It looks much better now, we even have demand. Not sure if there's something changing. Still looks like we're not producing enough, so we need more. More industry. More. Where can we place more industry? Maybe in there. Maybe use that space up to create more industry. There's no room. That one, I don't want to use that strip for industry. It's filled. Can have some more here. Like so. But I think that's basically it. There's not much room left. We could actually use that one a little bit. But then we could use that bit over there. I think could do that. But that's basically full, so there's nothing to do more. You're full leveled. Yeah, let's use the bit over there at the train station. Looks like it's the last bit we can use without actually. Could we go there? Let's try that. Maybe it's a stupid idea, but we're going to use. No. Would be nice to have a bit more fields, but I think we're going with that one. We're using that one for industry as well. But then we're full. I didn't want to expand any further here. I really don't want, except I need to. Maybe I need to. So let's look there. What's going on here? I think we're going to forbid that one. So you guys will go there. And you will go there. And you go up there. And you stay here. Should be better. What about the speed limits? Oh, it's all 80. It's all 80. I think there we can leave the 80. There's 100. That's okay. That's all right. Oh, I actually painted another road piece over here. Was slightly modified to before, and that was straightened up there. They still all prefer that one, that harbor, because it's just the closest one. It's the nearest harbor, so they use that one. Yeah, and I think there now what's left to do is just waiting or find more spots for industry. Still no industry in here. That's all taking a lot of time. Is there anything else? Oh, we do need water. Look at it. We need more water. Where can we place more water? Don't have any more room. Don't have any room left for water. We can't have those water pumps everywhere. Well, actually we can. So what we're going to do is we're putting in just another one in there. Or in here. Could place them over each other. Not there. But if we make it like so, whoop, it's one giant water pump. Like, let's do that. Let's do that. Is that cheating? I don't know. I don't think it's cheating. So we're going to remove that pipe. And that one. Then we can connect this one. To connect it there. And you can be connected there. And I think we have all. Did we not connect that one? It's not connected. Connect you to over there and also over there. Just to be safe. Now we should have enough water. Do we? Yes, we have. Here we go. Yes. And now, please give me more industry. Do you have enough fish? Do you have quite some fish? I'm not sure if we should actually place a monorail over there in the industrial area, because from my observations, the industry buildings don't require traffic for the workers to go there. I think they have removed that because it was just too hard to mix them without having proper daytimes. So I guess that's the reason for that. So there will be no no traffic with the monorail, no passengers over there. Did everyone actually go there? Oh, 4 guys. 4 people actually went there, and then they were alone, and most likely just stepped in again and drove home. What's about your level now? It's a little bit better, but could be much better. So I think we can use that space in here for some sort of park. Not sure if they actually want more parks, I don't think so, but as I don't want to have buildings in that space. Anyway, would you fit? Oh, you can't be placed on there. I think you are the bigger one. Yeah, I'm going to use that one. You're going to be placed there. Are they happy with it? No. They just don't care. Did it rise? I think it's rising. Yeah, it's slightly rising. Not sure what I should do to raise the land value even more, because it actually says the land value isn't that good. Why is the land value not better? That's a question I would love to know. Should I place even more parks in there? I don't want to. I don't want to place more parks. It's already so much parks. I think we just sell with them. These are the cheap hotels, and that one are the expensive ones. So I think that's even good. That's very correct. So you have near the beach entry, you have the very expensive ones, and if you go in the cheap one, you have just to go further to reach the beach. Yeah, there are still people. Must be those the sporty ones. The sporty ones are already on the beach and enjoying their vacation. And the rest of the city does just enjoy a shortage on goods, still a shortage. It's even more than I thought. If you zoom in, there's a lot of shortage. And yeah, there's not so much we can do right now when the industry is not picking up and creating new buildings. I think the simulation is just overwhelmed by this big city. We're now actually hitting 86,000 residents. This is pretty good. What about those buildings over there? Very low level. They need to be educated first. So we have the dump people are living in here. They're not very educated because, you know, if you have a city, it's actually not very good to say you have a city and everyone coming fresh into this very dump. I mean, this is all new people. They come from somewhere and they're all dumb, they're all uneducated. And it's my job to educate them. So in order they earn more money and pay me more taxes. So educating them is actually something I had to do. Maybe I could remove the officers. Maybe that's what I could do. And we have all the nice lines here on the highway. That looks pretty good. So, and now as we have passed a lot of time, let's check our city. Here we go. It's fixed. Oh. Every commercial zone gets delivered with goods. That's nice. That's pretty cool. So finally the issue is found and resolved. So, and in order to fix all these issues, all we had to do was place lots of generic industry, because the regular industry is just not enough, at least not for a city with the size of 90k. And pretty nice, we are pretty near at the 100,000 population marker. That's pretty good. And what you didn't see, because it was very long ago, I put more industry on this island, and this will be a future project. This island is going to be an industrial island, so there will go a lot of industrial things, and they will also need to have cargo train station later on. They won't be able to have a ship, because I don't think we have cargo ships. Do we have cargo ships? I don't think there is a cargo ferry. No. Maybe we can put a cargo port in there. Let's see if that works. Cargo port. Shoreline required. Yeah, that's nice. You will get your shoreline. Cannot connect to route. Okay, so you can't place a cargo harbor, then you can't place it to the route. That means you can also not place a manual cargo route, no, just passengers. Ship paths, set paths. Yeah, that's not what I want to know. Alright, so so in this episode we finally fixed the issue with not enough goods, and we finally have a proper industry going on, and some of them lack some resources. Look there, it lacks paper. So obviously we are out of paper, and that means we would need to produce more paper. They do have raw forest products, but they just can't produce enough. So we need to find some sort of spot to produce more paper in order to have our industry going. Yeah, that's something we can do later on, but at least the commercial zones are basically working again. And look at this, even more commercial zones want to go and come to our city. That's nice. So we do have some nice spot there. We may want an airport over here. We may place some more stuff over here. And we have an industrial space over there, and we still have 2 islands left. We don't know currently what to do with those, so maybe we'll find somewhere. We could place a zoo on one and the other park on that one, and we could actually use the island as well later on, but not now. Maybe we find some use for that one. It's not too easy reachable. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this little episode about fixing a obviously very common issue with industrial buildings and all that stuff, because I think everyone is going to get that problem with the industry, because it's not very good explained in the game, so you never know what is a good and what isn't and all those stuff. So I think that's a little bit of lacking, or it's just me. I have not read the manual. Could be. Well, we'll see. So the next time there will be a surprise, I guess. I don't know yet what to do, but we will find something. So I hope you enjoyed the episode anyway, and I hope to see you next time. See you and good night.